Well, welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a hectic summer here. For the most part, I haven't been working a whole lot on the cars. It's just been trying to be out and enjoy them while I can. Here in Minnesota, we don't have a whole lot of months to be able to enjoy the cars, so I'm just out. I mean, probably 5 nights a week in them, and one of them driving, going to shows, doing different things, meeting people. Met one of the subscribers this summer, and he had his Chevelle wagon. Really great talking to him. And yeah, uh, when if I see anybody out there, I'm more than happy to talk to anybody. But anyway, now that it's winter, salt's on the road, the cars are put away. Time to get back to work on them. With the Chevelle, real simple one today is the mirror. I've been having one heck of a time with this mirror though. Originally, like if you watch the other videos, you've seen that this is just a stripped down Laguna. Has really no options to it besides special order top and AC. Otherwise, it's just your basic 350 two-barrel engine, bench seat. That's about it. No power windows, anything like that. Since it was a stripped down version, it did not originally have a mirror on this side, and at some point from 1973 till now, they put this mirror on, and the problem is that it's not correct. This one probably was found on the 70 to 72 Chevelles, maybe Monte Carlos. I know a style like this was used on the Camaros too. I think they might have been just a hair different with this part, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Well, anyway, I bought sport mirrors for this, or actually a sport mirror for this side, and I've been looking for one for the other side, and people do not give those away. And the problem is that I like the chrome. So I've always wanted to put the chrome style back on or find one for it. Well, I was looking through and I thought I found a reproduction for it, and here I could have sworn it said 73 to 77. Well, what showed up was a 70 to 72 for Chevelle or Monte Carlo or El Camino, and it did not work. And let me show you here. This is what showed up. It looks correct until I go to put it on. And it comes with spacers and everything, depending upon what car you have to put it in the right angle. And no matter what, this bottom corner hit the door panel there. So would not work, wouldn't sit right and everything. Well, so be it. About a week ago, I was just searching the marketplace, and a guy listed a new old stock one for a passenger side here. So this matches the chrome driver side. And put it on. They should match. When lining everything up, they're real close, but the stem on the one for the 73 is a little bit longer than the 72. So that should push it away from the door and not have it rub. So not tried it yet, but that's what I'm hoping for. Then at least I can keep the chrome ones on. It'll look more correct. Sport mirrors are fine, but of course I'd had to paint them and try to match them. And since this card's been repainted once, who knows if it's off a little bit. And it was just more hassle than I think it was worth. I mean, I was to the point of just removing this one, welding up the holes, and then just touching up it, even though, like I said, the paint wouldn't have matched, but it had been little small areas, which would have been good. But anyway, let's get to work and try to get a little closer view. This is the reproduction one, and it is a little bit different where this will match the driver's side a little bit better and everything. This one, the number on it for 77, so it was made at toward the end of this run. But yeah, let's go and get you in here and show you what I got going on. Okay, I got the upper door panel off already. That's all you'll need to do to get to the nuts to hold those on. And to get the upper door panel off, it's just Phillips screw there, Phillips screw there in the front, and then take the door lock knob off, and that's it. And let's see if you can see in there. That's just has some screws in there, and all it will be is you take that one Phillips screw out there, mirror actually will come off, and then the bracket that holds it on will remain. Now that I got the mirror off, I just need to pull off this bracket, and then I will show you what we got going on. These kind of sit down into the holes. It's drilled. See how the backside, there's a little, I don't know, marker alignment, but so that goes there, and that's where they got drilled through. Originally, or actually not originally, I drilled those holes in when I got the other mirror. I went to put in, and it didn't work. But let me show you what comes with the new one. Now, I'm just going to show the directions. So if anybody finds one of these and I don't have the directions, hopefully that will help out. But basically, comes with the support bracket on the back. Lucky enough, that's already in place, so I don't have to deal with that. Then it comes with the different spacers, or alignment shims, I should say, depending upon what vehicle you have. So let's see, I have that one, so I need the 40-30. So it'll be this one. So, and of course, they don't line up. They don't line up to the other one I had. So I am going to have to do a little bit of work here. So why don't I get with that, and then I'll get you guys back in here when I'm done. Before I get too much farther, I wanted to show you guys what I got going on. What I did is I didn't want to cut up the original directions, so I just made a template off of the template. And thought I had the reinforcement behind there, but it doesn't. So I have to go and put this one in, which was a little difficult to try to get down in there. It will be, but anyway, I got these all drilled. Unfortunately, from the old mirror, there's already some holes in there, so I kind of try to make it work as best I can without drilling a whole lot of more holes in the door, so I don't have to weld them up. But basically, what it does, directions say off the belt molding seam there, go 3 11/16 inches back. So it lines up right along there, and the holes will line up. So, and I just had to drill a hole in here, and that's where the reinforcement will be held to the door. So I'm going to fight trying to get this down in there, because if you look, I took the door panels all apart, but even behind the weather shield, there's nowhere to really get back behind there. So I'm going to try to get my mitts down in there, get that pushed in, because it has to slide up behind that brace there, and we'll try to do it. So bear with me, and we'll see how it goes. After a little bit of fighting, it wasn't as bad as I thought, but you can kind of see back in there, that's that support brace now. So might have to, this one is just a set marker, so a set pin. And then these don't quite line up. I might have to just drill that out just a little bit to make it work, but that's how it will sit, and now the mirror should go on. Well, and there we have it. You can see all those extra holes and everything are covered up by the base of the mirror, so don't see any of that. Just got a little bit of cleaning up to do around where the old gasket went around, but it actually looks really good. It matches the driver's side, has the same overhang area here, and you can see when the problem I had with the other one that had the shorter stem is that it would actually hit right down in there. Get down in there and see, but it's right in there is where it rubbed. So there it goes. So now all I have left to do is put the retaining hardware in from the inside onto the studs, and it's missing one, so I'll have to go on and find another one like this. I don't know if it fell out of the box somewhere or what, but so I have to go do that. And then also what I want to do is take some touch-up paint and go around these holes just to prevent any rust, because then you'll get rust stains running down if any water gets behind there, which, I mean, these are just plastic gaskets. They will. Might even take a little bit of RTV silicone and kind of go in there and fill up some of the holes a little bit, but I mean, water gets down inside the door through the windows here anyway, so that's not such a big deal. But basically it's just to help prevent any rust. And not that I take the car out in rain, but it does see rain every time I take it out, pretty much. So that's what we got. Well, hopefully there's at least one or two of you out there that find the video somewhat helpful. Shows the issues that I had. Let me bring you in one more time and just look at the different types of mirrors and why the holes didn't line up. Okay, so now here is the reproduction mirror for the 70 to 72 Monte Carlo Chevelle El Camino, and you can see the spacing's a little wider on them, and that's what I drilled the door out to originally. Front one, I believe, lined up, and the back one I had to go out a little bit more. But again, this was the mirror that somebody put on at some point, and how that one goes is this: the door gets drilled, this gets screwed to the door, and then it's just set in there and kept into place. So of course, between this mirror, this mirror, this mirror, nothing is remotely the same for the studs. So before you do any drilling or anything, make sure you double check everything, triple check it, whatever you want. Now, I'm not positive off the top of my head, but I would assume the sport mirrors for the 73 to 77 Chevelles and El Caminos, Le Manses, all those would be the same as the chrome mirrors here for the appropriate years, but you never know. But again, just gonna go get this touched up, let it sit overnight. Tomorrow, get back, just bolt everything on. So again, thanks for watching, and hopefully this helps somebody out. If you haven't, hit that like or subscribe button, or it really helps the guy out. And the more followers you get, the more content I can get out, or not get out, but get out there to other people, because YouTube will promote it a little bit more. But again, this will be the first one over winter here, and we got a lot more coming up. Got some rust repair to do on the Chevelle. Got the Monte here. I'm going to get things taped off and do a little bit more paint correction on this coming up. So I'm trying another product. I worked on it a little bit during the summer, or a lot actually, and it didn't turn out how I wanted it to. So polish it up good enough just to get it presentable, so I could drive around and use it. And then now over winter, I'm going to try to get it looking a lot better, but that will be coming up here too. So again, Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped somebody out, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.